or afternoon, or evening, or whenever you might be seeing this video. My name is LL117, or Garrett, if you would like to call me that. Today is the start, hopefully not another 3-part vlog series of what I was doing while I was dead. 3, I think this is the 3rd year I've done this little vlog series, as I catalog my events of being off of the YouTube space, which is kind of funny that I'm recording this on Monday, January 11th, which is the day I just uploaded a video. I uploaded a update video talking about future content coming to the channel in 2021, so that's fun. So far the video's been doing pretty well. The world in and of itself is on fire right now, especially on places like social media, on Twitter and such. It's hard for me to even look at it right now. Just so much vitriol and hate. I don't know, man. It pisses me off. It's a special kind of angry that I get when I look on Twitter and I see people just supporting censorship and supporting thousands upon thousands of accounts and voices being snuffed out. It's just shocking that I'm already like into the vlog, like before even explaining what this series is, in case you didn't know what this series is. As I said, this is me cataloging the events of me being off of the YouTube space, as I take a break pretty much every year at the start of the year. This one should be a bit shorter though, because I'm supposed to come back in February whenever I get the Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews revival season finished. As I said, today is Monday, January 11th. I got off work at a semi-decent time. I think I'm gonna go to Game Exchange because I want to. I don't know why I have to justify this to myself. I'm basically just trying to keep myself off of Twitter right now, because holy, as I mentioned earlier, vitriol and hatred towards anybody with a conservative, right-leaning viewpoint, and it's frankly, it's disgusting. Frankly, I don't support it in any way, shape, or form. I don't support hatred towards anyone, leftists or right-leaning people. I don't care who you are. I don't think hatred should be lobbed towards anybody, but right now conservatives are everybody's punching bag, and I, for one, don't stand for that. I don't know how this got off track. It's literally the first clip of the vlog and we're already off track, but that's fine. You know what? That's fine. This is just me rambling to the camera, so let's go to Game Exchange before I say something that's really going to get me canceled again. Although that would be like the 4th time I've been canceled, because I've been canceled a lot, and I just keep coming back. I'm like a cockroach. You can't kill me. The funniest thing about this Game Exchange here is the fact that I had no idea that it was here for the longest time. And apparently they've been open longer than the one I normally go to, which is out by Hope's house. So I guess I'm just blind. It's kind of crazy to me to think that it's been here for so long and I had no idea. Alright, so nothing groundbreaking inside Game Exchange. I didn't record any footage in there because it was all pretty much the same stuff. They had reorganized a bit, which is kind of cool, I guess. I was specifically looking for the TV show One Tree Hill. If any of you know that show, you would probably think, why are you interested in that? It's actually very well written, and it's a well acted show. Hope got me into it, and we're trying to get the seasons. There's, I think, 9 of them. Trying to get them all on DVD because they're not available on Blu-ray. And we hate ads, and the only way to watch One Tree Hill on streaming services is through Hulu, and ads suck. So I am in the process of trying to rip all of my physical Blu-rays and DVDs and put them onto a hard drive so that I can have them forever, as well as the physical media source, so that I don't have to worry about discs scratching or anything like that. So we can have them on our own personal media server and not have to worry about them getting taken off of like a streaming service or something. But as I said, nothing really groundbreaking inside of Game Exchange. I did find a few things though. I found some, well, I'll show you the first thing. It's a Bob the Builder, Bob Saves the Day. This requires a bit of an explanation. I was a fan of this show when I was a child, and eventually, because everything is going towards hard drives and no longer moving towards physical media and such, shows like this will be lost to time, unfortunately. This is the original Bob the Builder. I think I owned this on VHS, but I think my VHS copy doesn't work anymore for some reason. So eventually I want to digitize not only my personal movies and such that are in my Blu-ray collection, but also a lot of the older kid shows that I grew up watching, like Thomas and The Builder and Kipper the Dog and such, so that one day my own children can enjoy them and watch them in formats that are actually accessible to them, especially stuff on VHS. I own a lot of Bob the Builder on VHS, and I'm working on converting those to digital formats as well, so that, once again, my children can enjoy them. These last two things I found out in their clearance bins that are outside of their stores, and these are another form of preservation. These are two VeggieTales DVDs. It's the original Where's God When I'm Scared? Well, not the original DVD print. The first VeggieTales thing that was ever produced, put out there and such. I highly enjoy VeggieTales. And also, I want my kids to be able to enjoy this. And also, you know, with the age of censorship now that's going on Twitter and such, it's only a matter of time before Christian media and such, and Christians in general, are going to be censored and taken offline. So it starts with conservatives and then it moves into Christians and such. So preservation for that kind of show, as well as Josh and the Big Wall. This one's one of my personal favorites. I still enjoy watching this one to this very day. The French peas are comedy gold. Those were both $1. So now I'm thinking that, shoot, now I've got to go find the other VeggieTales stuff that I don't already have, at least the classic stuff. I'm not a fan of the newer VeggieTales releases. Fairly decent releases. Two of them were $1, one of them was like $5, so pretty good deals all around at Game Exchange, and I can now preserve these. PSA, this is not me saying I'm having children in the near future. Actually not anywhere near the near future. I'm just preparing for one day, because eventually I do want to be a father. So for those of you that are going to start spreading conspiracy theories, oh, Lego Lover got his girlfriend pregnant or something, no, that's not what happened. So a cool thing about today, I was in Target and I found Commander Cody, the archive version. Sweet, awesome. I actually had a pre-order on this through Dorkside Toys, I think. I had to cancel that because I found this in stores. But I was messing around with it, and I was trying to get it posed in a certain way, and I was trying to bend the hand here. I was trying to, you know, make it go up and down because it's got up and down hinge on it. But I can just take it out of the package here because I opened it. Oh, come on, Cody. Yeah, the hand broke. Broke off at the peg. See? I now have a Commander Cody that doesn't have a right hand. Needless to say, I was very upset when that happened. So now I had to reinstate my pre-order for a different Commander Cody that assumably doesn't have a broken right hand. I don't know what to do with this one now because, well, I know Target won't take it back because it's open. They don't take open goods back, even now, because it's broken. So, I don't know. I'm going to end up with 2 Commander Codys, though, so that kind of stinks. Hasbro, you'd think your plastic would be a little bit more durable, because I didn't have to bend it all that much for it to break. I mean, that hand was extremely brittle, so fault on both sides here. I shouldn't have been messing with it so hard, but also Hasbro, your plastic needs to be better. Okay, so the saga of Commander Cody continues. I don't want to wait for pre-order. That's what this all boils down to. I'm going to see if it's in stock in any place around here. I just got off work, so I'm going to see if it's in stock there's a GameStop over here, and then there's a Walmart over there. I'm not going to go back to the Target that I bought it from, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be there, because they only had one on the shelf. You saw in there, basically all they had was a couple of the 40th anniversary Empire figures, and the first time I'm seeing the Stormtrooper Commander in store from Force Unleashed, which was cool. Already got it though, so I don't need a second one. I'm walking to Best Buy right now because it's right down the road. So I'm in Best Buy right now. Stock is pitiful, but I'm gonna walk over to the refrigerators because there's something here that I hid a few weeks ago. I want to see if they're still here. So they should be in this one. Oh no, they're not there. If they're in this one. Oop. I might have discovered them. Oh yeah, they most definitely discovered them. What I did was, I took the 4K versions of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi that had slipcovers, and I hid them in one of these refrigerators here. They're not there now because that was, it's a few weeks, it's actually been more than a month since I hid them there, because they were on sale for a while for $15 a piece, and I didn't know how they looked on physical 4K. I'd only watched them streaming on Disney Plus, and they looked bad. So I wanted to see if the physical 4K looked any better. I'd already bought A New Hope on 4K. I didn't want to buy them all at once. I didn't have the money for that, so I hid them with the hopes of just purchasing them later. But the week I came back to get them, they were back up at $30. So I already know we've struck out. All they've got is a poor lone Lando Calrissian with a bank card. So, oh boy, do they even have a tag for it? Oh, there's the Heavy Mando exclusive. I don't even think they have a tag for it here. They've got Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary stuff, and then there's the Sith Trooper holiday exclusive. The good news is if you want a 2-pack from Avengers Infinity War of Falcon and Winter Soldier, you've got 4 options here, which I think those are still full price at $40. If they were cheaper, I'd get one, because the Winter Soldier figure in here is actually really good, so is the Falcon. And then this, I've seen at Walmart before. The only reason I get it is for the Captain America head sculpt, because it's actually really good. Anybody want a Sonic plush? This looks to be their, oh yeah, clearance. Honestly, I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you all now, I'm doing a live stream this weekend, and it's streaming the Lego Sonic level from the Lego Dimensions video game. I don't know how much this is, though, but I kind of want it for the stream. You've also got this big Patrick here, if you would so prefer. So the Sonic figure was a no-go. I looked it up on Best Buy's website. That thing's like $15. Although, it was in the clearance section, but Best Buy's website's usually pretty accurate, so I don't know. Maybe I should have taken it up to the front desk and said, hey, will you price check this for me? But I didn't really feel like it. It's not really that important. I don't need a Sonic plush, although it would have been cool to have for the stream. I've pretty much committed myself to only spending money if it's on Commander Cody today. So we are now going to go to the Walmart that's across the street from here, and that's my last thing, y'all. That's my last stand, as they say. Can't say I'm really surprised, but I am kind of pissed off. Strikeout number 3. I thought for sure that GameStop would have at least something new, because GameStop usually gets figures in before everybody else does. Best Buy was a bit of a long shot. I just kind of walked in there because it was right down the street, and I was like, hey, maybe they'll have something. Turns out they had nothing. And then Walmart was a complete crapshoot. I mean, you saw on the shelf, all they had was a Cheer-It. All they had was a Cheer-It vintage collection. That was it. Oh, man. It's sad. It's sad being a toy collector nowadays. It's very saddening. So despite not being able to find Commander Cody today, I did get something in the mail. It's my contest prize from my good pal TR2000. He had a contest on his Twitter a few weeks ago, right before New Year's, saying that if you retweeted one of his tweets or something, you could win a custom that he created, and he would draw them during the New Year's stream. I was unable to watch the New Year's stream. but he informed me that I had won this little guy, this blue tank engine, as he called him. It's a very well done custom. Actually, you can see he used take-along wheels at the front for drive wheels, I think, which is creative. I've seen a few other creators use these wheels for their characters. I think Domeless Engine used them when he was making a Railway Series Henry. But this is really awesome. I don't have any customs in my collection because I don't make any. I was about to say a lot, but I've never made a custom in my life. But this is cool. So to TR2000, thank you for this. I will use it for cameos more than likely in upcoming episodes whenever I decide to actually make Thomas Wooden Railway content again. But I'm really impressed with this. Like, look at the paintwork and stuff. Lining is really good, and I like how it's 17. That's close to my number. Not 117, but hey, 17 is still pretty good too. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this custom character that I can now use in videos. So, if you're wondering what a normal Saturday looks like for me, I usually wake up around 11, 12, usually don't get out of bed till around 12:30, and then I spend my afternoon, typically in the Chick-fil-A parking lot, waiting on curbside pickup, because I like Chick-fil-A, they're a really good restaurant, and I'm typically reading what's normally a Star Wars book. Here's the one I'm reading right now.
Here's some ground I want to take. And those are all good. And mostly, when people make resolutions, they have something to do with getting into shape, right? Getting into shape, I want to go to the gym, or I want to lose some weight. And that really is applicable this year. I don't know about you. I've gained more weight last year than at any time of my life.
So if you're wondering how my day is going, I'm currently watching stuff for the revival season of Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews. I'm starting off with the very best of Thomas & Friends, because this one seems like just a regular compilation, and from what I see from the story stops in the back, it is. But so far, it's pretty decent. I can't watch these on the discs, because they're UK, they're Region 2, I think is what the UK is. They're not Region 1. People have been yelling at me for a while saying that, no, the Xbox One is region free. Well, you might be right, but for some reason, mine is temperamental and won't play region 2 region-locked discs. So I had to rip these, actually. My Blu-ray drive that I bought down there from my PC, it can read the discs. It can't play them, but it can read them. So I ripped them, and I'm watching it now. So that's how I'm going to be watching these for the video. I don't know if I'm going to be doing menu tours on them. I'll have to see if I can get the Xbox One to actually read them and play them. But I do have another way to try and get the menus. It won't be as clean or as polished as previous menu tours, but I'm going to wait until the HMRs actually air. And then I'm also capturing some VHS footage here in my good old pal OBS. I'm currently working my way through the VeggieTales VHS tapes I have, archiving these for my children to enjoy. You remember my Roxio video capture link thing? Well, it works with OBS. The program that video capture thing came with, for some reason Windows 10 doesn't support it anymore or something. I don't know. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but it was giving me a lot of technical glitches, so I just got rid of the program after I found out that the Roxio capture piece works with OBS. It's literally just a USB thing, so I figured it would work just fine. So here I am capturing God wants me to forgive them. So yay me. And also watching this. I'm multitasking, as the kids say.
Nicole's my best friend too. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so we just got out of seeing the movie The Marksman. I didn't do any lead up to it because this was kind of a spur of the moment thing, but we saw The Marksman, and I was highly impressed. I walked in just expecting another like Liam Neeson style film, like Run All Night or Nonstop, where he's you know, he's kind of the typical overpowered, stereotypical old guy who can shoot a gun. But this, The Marksman's different. Maybe it's just because I just got out of it, but I feel like this will go down as one of his best performances.
It's not looking good on Rotten Tomatoes, though, which I loved it.
What's its score on Rotten Tomatoes?
I just looked it up. Hold on, what is it? I was doing research on it because I liked it that much. 34%. Is that right?
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, look at this. Look at this ratio here. Critics score 34%. Audience score 88%. Now, if that doesn't tell you that this is a good film, I don't know what does.
I mean, 34%, that movie messes with your feelings. I wanted to cry.
First thing that you all need to know is professional critics. I'm not talking about like the YouTube critics and stuff like Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman. I'm talking about like the establishment critics that work for the Academy. They're idiots because all they want to see is Hollywood push their political ideas, and The Marksman doesn't push their political ideas, which is part of the reason why I liked it so much. Is because it's very non-partisan, as I would say, and the fact that this is a 34% critic score, that proves to me that this is a good movie, and it has and the audience score is 88%. So
it was amazing. It's just like you get so connected to the characters.
There's one character specifically that you get very connected to, that we're not going to say who.
There's a couple that, if you had to rate that movie out of 10, what would you give it? Like, how many cheetah girls would you rate it?
I don't know, maybe an 8.
Oh, I'd give it a straight 10.
Thinking about it now, I usually wait a few days before I like sit down and write a review for it, which I will do on my Instagram, of course.
Out of 10, I'd give it like 15.
Which is surprising because normally with these kind of movies you go into it like begrudgingly.
Well, I came in a bad mood, but it was so good that I'm no longer in a bad mood. Like, it was so good. It's like what, the first movie we've seen of
It's the first movie. It's the first movie we've seen in 2020.
It'll probably
yes.
end up being my favorite of the whole year. It was that. It just hit me in my heart.
Well, good. I'm glad you liked it a lot. I liked it a lot too. I'm not trying to say like, oh, I hated it, but it's different from Doolittle because
it's a special movie. You all need to see it.
We had vastly different opinions on Doolittle, but
yeah, that was something.
If you think about it, Doolittle set the tone for 2020, at least for me.
For you,
because it was bad. If I had to rate it on a binary scale of see it or not see it, because it's very good.
You need to see it, like, for real.
So I saw some of the posters in there as well for upcoming films. Nobody is one I really want to see because it's Saul from Better Call Saul kicking ass.
It didn't draw me in.
And then The Kingsman, the prequel to The Kingsman, which was supposed to come out last year, but...
The Kingsman, same thing.
Well, Kingsman came before The Kingsman. The Kingsman is a prequel to the Kingsman movies, so... which are British, so you probably won't like them.
Now, people are going to get the wrong idea that I don't like British people. I just can't understand accents.
I can't understand your accent.
I just can't, and I need subtitles, and that's why in the movies when I watch, like, people who are, like, British or whatever, like, I can't understand it, so it's like I don't get anything out of the movie, because obviously movies don't have subtitles if you're at a theater.
So would you not like to see The Kingsman?
I mean, I will, but I'm just saying... Whatever.
Well, luckily, when we watch Kingsman at home, we'll have subtitles, so you can get something out of it. The first Kingsman is really good.
Did you say you're gonna make me watch that?
Probably. So today has been quite interesting. I got off work at around 2:30. Pretty good day. Short, 3 hours. I figured, you know what? I want to go around shopping a little bit. I just came into some money. UPS finally refunded me my tuition payment for this last semester, so that's good. That's coming in soon, so I was like, hey, why not? I'll go and look around, see if there's some stuff that I want. So I go to this place called Book and Music Exchange. I think it's a local store. I don't know. I've never seen it or heard of it. They're closed. I walk up, sign on the front door says closed. I'm like, but it's Tuesday. I know you guys aren't open on Monday. Okay, that makes sense, but it's Tuesday. I see on the window that staffing issues couldn't prevented them from being open today. So I'm like, staffing issues? That's weird. I guess they just didn't have enough people to work that day. So then I think, okay, what's a store I haven't been to in a while? So then I look up The Great Escape, which is a local comic book store around here, which I have shown on the channel before. Great store, love it, hadn't been there in a while, so it's closed too. They're not open on Mondays or Tuesdays. So thanks, Google, for not telling me that and letting me waste a bunch of gas to get out here. But now I'm going to Barnes & Noble because screw it, I want to go in somewhere, and I don't get to go to Barnes & Noble all that often. Hey guys, look, the governor of Georgia wrote a book. Unless you're talking about winning elections, he didn't really do that, so I don't know about that one, Chief. The hell is this? He didn't. Okay, we're just gonna put that on top of it. There we go. That's better. That's better. Much better. I'm beginning to think that I'm cursed with SpongeBob DVDs. Let me tell you the story. So I just got out of Game Exchange. I'm waiting for Hope to get back from school before I go to her house and we hang out tonight, so I'm just kind of screwing around town because I don't want to sit at home all night. So I go into Game Exchange. I see the complete SpongeBob Season 6 box set. I'm like, cool. I only have Season 6 Volume 1. Means I only have half the season. I can have the full season on my home media server. Season 6 ain't that great of SpongeBob, but it'd be nice to have. So I'm like, okay, sweet. So I grab it. I open it up. The first indicator thought that this was a bad omen and a purchase I shouldn't make was the fact that the little disc turntable thing inside of it that the discs actually sit in was gone. It was just the case. There was nowhere for the discs to go. The people there had just put the discs inside of a little paper sleeve. So I'm like, okay, that's not great, but I'll deal with it. So I look through the little paper sleeve to look at the discs, and I see there's only 3 discs. There's supposed to be 4 discs. That set was incomplete. So I'm like, okay, screw this noise. So I put it back because I'm like, I'm not buying this. No way. You're going to charge me $6 for a 3/4 season set? No way. Absolutely not. So, and the reason I say that I'm cursed is because a few months ago I went to Half Price Books to buy Season 4 Volume 1 of SpongeBob because that season's actually pretty good and I only have Volume 2, which means I only have half the season again. So I'm like, okay, I'll get Season 4 Volume 1. I don't check the discs before I leave the store. Come home, find out that I have Season 4 Volume 1 Disc 2, but I don't have Disc 1. Instead, it's Disc 2 from the Season 3 season set. And I'm like, what in the world? Who thought that this was a good idea? Who thought that this was supposed to go in this set? So what happened to that disc? I have no idea where it is. And I'm basically stuck with it now because it's been, 3-4 months since I bought it. I for sure don't have the receipt anymore. I can't prove that I bought it there. My memory is not enough to go off of so that I'm basically stuck with it. Okay, so if this doesn't tell you how screwed up Target's marketing or just their stores are, I mean, look at this. Bloodshot Blu-ray. Price tag of Rick and Morty, seasons 1 through 3, $60, which is overpriced in my opinion. I got it on eBay for less. But it's a Bloodshot Blu-ray, right? This sale tag, Bloodshot DVD plus digital, $10. Some employee didn't even bother to change this, and it's not even the right product. And then if we look down here, somebody just decided to open a copy of Bad Boys for Life and leave the digital copy code here. So the disc is gone. They just decided to open it and then leave. They took the disc. So I don't know what they were thinking there. Got my oil changed in my car today. Adult things that you probably don't care about, but I went to Walmart because the Valvoline I went to was right by Walmart, and look, they had Light of the Jedi. Like 2 weeks after it released. I swear, the state of Kentucky just got none of these books because I haven't seen them anywhere, and usually places like Target and Walmart are pretty on it with physical novel releases, but I just now found Light of the Jedi. And then look over here. The Postal Service actually dropped something off at my house today. It's been like forever since I last... Sorry, my hand's in the shot there. I was getting the scissors out of my hand. It's been like forever since the Postal Service actually delivered something to my house, and I bought this like a month ago. And after an unboxing I didn't capture on camera, it's the Legoless Lego Dimensions... What's this? Fun Pack, I should say. This is the rarest of the Lord of the Rings fun packs, I think, because I don't see this one listed on eBay too often. We're only getting the essentials here. Lifesavers, a Squid Squishmallow, and a Nazula vinyl action figure.
Yeah, I've been looking for this for a long time, so...
We're out here surviving. It's a squid. It's nice. These are the kinds of cables that I think, like, will explode the second you plug them into anything. What?
They're the 3 times the crunch.
I didn't think they could improve on the crunch.
I'm intrigued, but I'm not yet.
Look.
Sound pause. I'm dead.
Anybody need fake AirPods? Maybe I'll give those away in the giveaway. Hey, should I make the grand prize in give away those sound pods?
That's the grand prize.
But I make them like...
I want this.
That is...
Wait, get this Squishmallow.
Is it real?
It is a Squishmallow. They have a Baby Yoda, but they don't have that one. It's an R2-D2.
It's cute. Beep up. Beep up boop.
Almost cute enough for you to get.
Beep up. Beep up
Jump
boop.
on the Squishmallow train, please. For it right now.
First deal.
I'm currently buying it.
Why are you thieving?
I'm currently purchasing. You just got my card information on there. I'm gonna beat you. Get out of my face.
Remember to grab your receipt.
I'm trying to grab my... I'm sweating right now. You got back up.
Can you show your debit card on camera?
I know it by heart.
And the 3 special numbers on the back? Watch. I'll be you.
There's a new pistachio drink at Starbucks that I really want to try. Because I love like pistachio ice cream and stuff. They're really cool. And
I'll get farther away.
that's fine. Run into that pool while you're at it. I came here years ago with my ex and he taught me how to ride a longboard in this parking lot, and it was quite literally one of the most embarrassing things I've ever gone through. Back to what I was talking about. Pistachio coffee. I want to try it. That's all.
Yeah, and I want to watch the upside. That's why I bought it. Alright, so we're back at Book and Music Exchange, and it's open! Alright, so I kind of went a little bit haywire in there. They had a lot of cool stuff. That place, or I should say this place, because we're still here. We're out in the parking lot. Some of their stuff is a little bit overpriced. I'll say that. Some of their box sets for TV shows and stuff are not the greatest deals in the world, but it's cool that they have them. And I'll just show you some of the stuff that I got. They had a deal going on where if you bought 2 box sets of anything, 2 or more, you got 10% off each set. So I picked up Home Improvement Season 3, and then I also got Season 2. I've had Season 1 for the longest time. I think I got it for Christmas a few years ago. I have always loved this show. I grew up watching it when I was younger, and I find it absolutely hilarious. This is just a feel-good show. Like, it's a show that I can watch any episode from and just laugh and have fun for about a half hour. And then I also picked up, hopefully I'm not cursed with this one, if you remember earlier on in the vlog, complete 4th season of SpongeBob. They had Season 4 Volume 1, but it was the exact same price as the 4th season, like the entire thing. So I just went ahead and got this instead, because I'd only be paying for 1 disc. So yeah, I was paying for this disc right here. I don't have disc 1. Now I do. And now I have 2 copies of disc 2, 3, and 4 each. But actually, let's go ahead and look at these on camera here. Okay, disc 1, that's good. Actually, that's really all I need. But disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. Okay, so I think I finally have all of Season 4 of SpongeBob, so I can rip this and put it on my home media server and be happy for once in my life. There was one other thing I picked up. This is, come out of the bag now. This is Punisher Max Volume 3 Mother Russia. I love the Punisher, and the Max series seems like it'll be right up my alley. I haven't read any of it yet, but I am excited too. First time seeing Punisher Max number 3 in person, and this was $6. So I'm happy with my pickups, and then I'm going to the mall with Hope tonight. You'll see that later.
That's not your crackhead phone.
They really are.
They had them nowhere else. Oh, are you filming?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can
you
I remove the syringes out of the way?
It's not illegal. She has diabetes.
We do need syringes in the shot.
It's a monkey. Who is that?
Isn't that the monkey that, like, takes you to the place or whatever?
To what place?
Like the place that Animal Crossing's at?
No, that's Tom Nook, isn't it?
That could be his cute. I don't know.
Well, like in the earlier games, there was like a monkey that
Can I show
brought you on a train or something.
Can I show what I got in my haul? These Mickey donut ice cream whatever socks, and then this, you know.
Hey, hi, Mom.
It's a
What are you
sweatshirt
doing?
that has Cusco on it, from the Emperor's New Groove. And then also I got some of these candies, and then this Mexican candy, Pelon Pero Rico, and we got our fun little dinky dinks to try. So. Hi, my love. Oh, let me show mine. Mine's radioactive.
Radioactive.
Gross.
That song from like 2012.
I used to be into that song, so I'm not gonna lie.
It's a bad song. Lando.
No, it's not that bad. Lando, hi, my sweet love. Listen, I want to try your dinks. It's anything mommy daddy has, me need.
See, it mine.
Yeah. Alright, do you want to try these?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boo. Who's going first? Do you want to go first? Me? Well, I guess, if you insist. Lando, don't get in the way. So mine's radioactive, and it's a mulberry flavor. I don't know what a mulberry is, but I know it's like a Dr. Seuss book or something. Okay.
So it has an interesting smell.
Yeah.
Why are you batting at Dad's bag?
He says, give that.
By the way, just because this is from Spencer's, it doesn't mean we bought bad things. We didn't sin.
Go ahead and clarify.
We didn't sin. I bought sunglasses.
And then you got your cup, right?
And then a cup. Vandelay Industries, if any of you are Seinfeld fans.
Why am I nervous? That tastes actually radioactive. It's good. I like it. But I don't get the flavor. I don't know what a mulberry is. Definitely not bad though. I like it. Lando. Okay, do you want to try yours?
What are you doing? You smell the camera, buddy. Hey. Mug for the shot. Say, I will.
Stinky booty. Look at the camera for Dad.
Get my good side, Dad. I forgot to show another pair of sunglasses because they were buy one, get one 50% off. Zombie Brain Juice. I got this one because it's strawberry orange, and those are two flavors that I enjoy.
What's the smell?
Strawberry orange. It smells like zombie brains.
Ooh.
That's good.
Really?
I like that a lot.
Wait, can I try yours and you can try mine? Okay. I'm gonna try. They're both looking at me right now. It's kind of scary. I'm gonna try. That does not. I guess it is. You know what? It smells like an orange creamsicle. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Yours is way better than mine, but it's fine.
Alright. See if I become radioactive. You think if I drink this, I'll become the Hulk?
Probably. Isn't it weird?
I'm confused.
I know. It's like, what the hell? It's such a weird flavor.
My mouth is confused.
Right? It's not necessarily bad. It's just you can't figure it out. Very weird.
I don't know. I like mine better.
Okay, rude.
If you haven't seen this, it's great. Don't listen to the critics out there that presumably didn't like it. It's actually really good. I enjoyed it for what it was. So this was 50. They marked it down at 30. Still not worth it, but I mean, I guess it's a cool steelbook, but I don't know. 50 didn't sit right, and then 30 also doesn't sit right. Plus, I already have it. So apparently, we're just having a family reunion at the Half Price Books.
Not only was social distancing not being enforced, but BO wasn't either.
No. BO was being enforced. It was showering that wasn't being enforced. Because, wow. I don't like making fun of people, but that was quite the show.
It was a family reunion. They were literally half the line.
I know. And it took them forever to get out.
Like, why would you, of all places, choose to, like, unite with your family and just have a great shopping experience at Half Price Books? I get, like, a family trip to the mall, maybe just hanging out. But Half Price Books, your family took up the whole store. And the lady who was too fat to walk literally almost rolled over you when we were trying to get to comic books.
It was kind of rude. Not gonna lie.
It was rude. That's why I have no problem, like, stating facts right now. But I was like, you all are taking up the whole store right
She
now.
was kind of going over the speed limit of 5 miles an hour. She was going at least 10.
And I say this because there's arrows on the floor telling you which ways to go. She is rolling herself all over which direction she wants. I'm like, hello, COVID is still a thing. You're probably where it started. Your wheelchair is probably where COVID 2021 is going to begin.
And it just so happens that we were the ones, like, directly behind them.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like cluster of COVID spreaders right in front of us.
And they had some fumes. That,
and then it was us. So, moral of the story, if you're gonna go to Half Price Books, take a damn shower. And don't bring your extended family. Thank you.
Face, him and his eyes are like, B.O.
So I didn't get any footage of this earlier, but here's the aftermath of the 4,000 subscriber photo shoot. If you didn't see on Twitter. For surpassing 4,000 subscribers, Hope surprised me with these balloons. They say 4,000. And she surprised me with a cake. There's a picture of it on the screen right now because we ate some of it. It was good. This was a fun day. Well, hi there, everyone. Welcome to the end of part 1 of what I was doing while I was dead 3. This is probably going to be, I don't know, at least 3 parts, unfortunately. But I recorded so much footage. I mean, we're not even done with January yet with part 1 here, so yeah, multiple parts, but that just means more videos for you guys and more content to enjoy. So I guess that's a good thing in the eyes of the fans. It means more work for me on my end, but it also means more money on my end, so yay me. It's a win-win for everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the first part of what I was doing while I was dead 3. Keep an eye in your subscription boxes. The next part should be hitting within just a couple of weeks. Thank you guys so very much for watching this part, though. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.